Yeah, unfortunately, that whole trip that I did kind of made me feel worse with my symptoms because, for whatever reason, I had the idea to leave to go hiking at like 5:30 in the afternoon. It doesn't get dark here until about 8 o'clock. So I was like, oh, I got a few hours. I can shower really quick. Get a task. No, get a tank full of gas. Jesus, I had to really focus for that one. I had to get a tank of gas for my car. I grabbed some food, and I headed out to the trail. But like I said, I took a shower right before I left, and it was about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So the sun was kind of just starting to set. It was getting cooler. It was windy. It happened to be windy that day, which was not great. Especially when you're uh, in the middle of some mountain, because it gets even colder. So that I was like getting colder and colder. I was like, moving a lot, physically moving. I had water with me for sure, but all that just didn't help with my cold. So it's not great for me there. But I got some great pictures, I think, and I think it was still worth it, regardless. So now I have to put those pictures that I've gathered over the past few weeks and months. I'm gonna put those together for an album cover. My idea is to organize them in a square pattern. So, like I said, for the singles I've already released, I've used a couple different pictures as the album covers. So I'm going to take those two pictures and the other two that I have that I haven't released yet, and I'm going to arrange them all in a grid pattern as just 4 squares, making up a larger square, There's 4 separate photos put next to each other. And that's going to be my album cover. There's not like a huge idea behind the pictures that I took. I just kind of wanted to take a bunch of different photos from my town and showcase different areas while not showing off like, I don't know, like boring stuff like cars or like traffic. Because I mean, that's not really anything to look at. We don't have giant skyscrapers or like landmarks, so there's not really much to choose from when it comes to that. But I think I got some good ones. Like I said, I got a picture of a lake that is near where I live. There's an open farm that people can walk in, which I took a picture of. That new one that I just took of the natural hiking path is cool because you can see the rock where the water not originates from necessarily, but where the water comes down from. It's like a mini waterfall rock. And the last one I took is a kind of weird one because I tried to get a shot of the city at night from a high elevation, so you would just see the city lights. It's kind of hard to get a picture like that with my phone. So the last one that I have is kind of a weird one, but it's a view from the it's a view of the city from a high elevation. And you can kind of see the street that I'm standing on as well. So it's like you can tell I'm at a high elevation, but I'm also still like on a street. So it's like kind of confusing what's going on in the picture, but I still like the picture anyways. Oh, hello. Person? Hello, who are you? Uma? Okay. Greetings, land creature. I rise from this old sea in hopes of traveling and finding a certain deity from the old times, from when sea was a beautiful rain. Many. Do you have any hint about where I can find them? I don't. You're welcome to move in with me and continue your search. Late game blocks. Okay. So you have like 5 different shops on you, huh? Got blocks, late game blocks, general plants. This is all furniture? I believe this is all furniture. Oh, these are decorative plants. Ooh, okay, cool. Well, I'll find a place for you to live sooner or later. I would assume she likes living by the ocean from her text that she gave us, but I don't really know. Alright, so there is our meteorite ore. The cool thing about these is that we can get more to spawn later if we want more ore. But generally speaking, 1 meteorite should honestly give us enough to work work with and to give us anything that we want. So we should be okay, but we can definitely get more to spawn later if we need to. But yeah, that's kind of what I was doing the other day, and what is with these particles in here? What's with that? All that. It's not from me. What's going on in there? But yeah, that's what that's what I was doing. That's what I'm gonna be planning to do with those pictures. But pretty satisfying for me to finally get that last picture. I've been kind of sitting on this idea for a few months now, and I just haven't gone out and gotten the picture, but I've got it now, so good stuff, good stuff. What is all this? Blocks, forest house. Throw you away, throw you away, throw you away. It's a rogue weapon. Put these. We'll put these all in their respective chests. Throw this away. This is a pet summon. Summons a pit bull. Barks when any rare enemies are nearby. Okay, cool. I'll keep you around until we get a replacement. Wrong on him. And we're gonna go ahead and craft a bunch of meteorite bars with this ore. Take them to the guide. See what we get with them. Where are you at? There you are. So I can make a new type of ammo for guns. Does 1 extra damage than mine. And its material. probably to craft the unlimited meteor shot bag. You can make a bunch of lightsabers, basically. They're called phase blades in this game, but they're basically just lightsabers. But unfortunately, these are all melee weapons, so not for me. If I were to choose one, I'd probably do purple, though. Not because Mace Windu is my favorite Jedi, but because I like purple. Purple's my favorite color, if you couldn't tell. If not purple, though, I do like blue. Or white. Probably do blue or white. They all have the same stats, so it doesn't really... You make a ham axe, which is a axe combined with a hammer. So we might want to do that. So we can free up a hotbar slot. A space gun, which is a magic weapon. Definitely a contender for a new weapon for us. Star cannon, also definitely a contender for a new weapon. Meteor armor, which is a magic set. Will probably replace our current magic set. Probably. Let's see. We've got 566 defense, which I think is 17 total. Total 17 defense for that. Versus 565. Oh, which I guess is slightly worse, actually. I don't know, maybe it'll boost our magic damage more than this one does. I'll take a look. The late game item, we don't have any of those bars yet. Meteor staff, we don't have souls yet. Those are also hard mode items. Another type of late game armor. We'll come back to the, we might have to come back to this then. I didn't realize you can craft this much late game stuff in Calamity, but apparently you can. What is this? Seems like a good contender for a new weapon as well. We have all those materials. Granite, meteorite, diamonds, and sapphires, for sure. Opal striker, same thing, but we just need to find the marble. We don't have any marble, but we can find some pretty easily, probably. Meteor fists, rogue weapon. Oh, the cosmic cone! We were saving that sword so we can make this item. I guess we can finally make it. So I'll definitely be making that today too. Oh, and the new components for the magic storage. For like the remote stuff. We can definitely look at that as well. Sure, for sure. Some melee weapon. A melee weapon. A magic. It looks like it's late game stuff. And also late game. Okay, so we can definitely craft a lot of stuff with this. Yeah, there are a lot of late game stuff to build with this ore. We can definitely craft a lot of it right now, actually. So go ahead and do that. For the armor, I remember it said they all boost magic damage by 8%, I believe. So we have that versus increased maximum mana, which doesn't matter to us because we're using limited mana. We just get increased magic critical strike chance, increased magic damage, and magical critical strike chance. Then the set bonus doesn't matter either because again we're using the unlimited mana. I think we can replace that with meteor armor for extra damage. A lot more extra damage. Let's see. Set bonus, all magic guns cost a third of their mana. Okay, that doesn't matter for us. Alright, so we just get a bunch of damage basically. So you get up to 23 damage with the meteor set. This is 19 with the jungle set. Yeah. Okay, yeah, meteor is definitely better for us right now. It's cool. Go ahead and keep that active for a while. The ham axe, we'll probably, yeah, we'll put that on. Or we'll keep it equipped. Because that saves us a whole hotbar slot, which is pretty nice. We can make the gun. This gun right here. Space gun. Let's go ahead and replace the sand stream. Actually, no. Let's keep the sand stream. Then for the mini shark, we're going to replace that with a star cannon. Remember, there were a few other things that might be interesting to us. So, refresh myself on that. Right, we have the meteor shot ammo. Got this. Says charges up a rapid fire burst of crystal bolts. Charging for longer increases the number of bolts fired. Fully charged shots fire an even longer and more rapid burst. Yeah, that definitely seems interesting to us. If I were to use that, I'd probably use that to replace the sand stream. If we find some marble, we can try out both of these. I believe both of these are about the same kind of thing, but probably slightly different. We can go ahead and build this hat. 10 bars and 50 granite blocks. 12 for use. 22, 75 granite. Go ahead and put all this stuff away. We should probably gather some more bullets so we can make that unlimited meteor shot pouch. It is slightly better than our bullets, and meteor shot's probably going to be better than silver shot for us because meteor shot is cheaper. Silver shots, I think, do the same amount of damage. They do 8 instead of 7, but I think the meteor shots, this is going to be easier to grab because we can get a lot more meteorite than we can silver. So, might as well just go for that. Alright, so we're going to want to put most of this stuff away. The forest. The bombs. The grenades, I believe, can go in our weapons chest. Yeah. The arrows can go in the ammo. Bombs can go into tools. What is this? Rotten dog tooth. Makes stealth strikes inflict crumbling. Okay, so stealth. A rogue build items like that. And the rest of these can go, or at least not the armor, but the rest of all this stuff can go away in here. Tools. We have unlimited bombs now, so we don't need bombs. Torches, we don't need torches. These can go away here. Armor, of course, can go in the jungle. Alright, a little tricky for me to keep track of everything we're doing here. Feels like my brain is working a lot slower than normal. So we need to go get a bunch of granite if we don't have it. Then maybe we need to also get another meteorite to fall. I'm not sure if we really need that. Might just have enough meteorite to work with, but I don't really know. Okay. Go ahead and see if how much granite we have. Need, I remember 75, I believe. We have smooth granite. Well, we don't even have enough of that. No, if we could turn it back into granite. We just gotta go get some more. Fine. Right, I gotta go to the jungle. Alright. Alright, so didn't change anything on our ranged build. I mean, we do have this new armor, which I believe makes us run a bit faster and just has better stats than the fossil armor by like a good amount. But it doesn't boost our ranged abilities at all. Well, that's kind of a trade-off there. And the meteorite armor, that's just going to boost our damage. Not really a lot going on there either. That's cool. And we got the space gun. Okay. Oh, so it's like another Star Wars reference almost. It almost sounds like the Star Wars blasters. Well, that's cool. And then we have the Star Cannon, which I'm gonna hold back from using too much because I don't want to use all of our ammo. But this is basically just a better mini shark because instead of bullets, it'll shoot stars. So just kind of an objectively better gun. Oh, you know what? Now that we're using that instead of the mini shark, I wonder if we even need to carry the meteor shot with us, because I believe this gun right here, the fungicide, converts normal musket balls and not, you know, like silver rounds or meteor rounds. So I think we can just kind of keep the musket balls that we have and not have to worry about the meteor shots, because we're not using a gun that shoots normal bullets. So I think that's fine. Just make sure there's no other guns that I'm like forgetting about here. I guess this one, but honestly I don't even know what this shoots. This might shoot diamonds for all I know. I'm gonna find out right now. Okay, so we need to grab the sword from our other chest. Desert. Now we're gonna have to save up to get unlimited stars at some point. Because I'm assuming they work like any other ammo type. Can be made into an unlimited pouch. Need the sword. Thank you very much. And I don't have any extra stars in here. Probably some in our materials chest, though, if I had to guess. Any in here? Oh, no, I guess not. Never mind. So that's really all we have? I thought we had a lot more than that. Yeah, there they are. Oh, we've got enough. We have just enough to make that pouch. Cool. Great news, then. Put that on. Wooden arrows and jester's arrows. I mean, I guess we could use the wooden arrows if we switch out our bow for a different one that converts wooden arrows into something else. But we're not doing that, so we just don't need to do that. Excuse me, by the way. Did not mean to just straight up burp into the mic, but that's my bad. Okay, so for the hat, I believe we just need these. Yeah, is. Put it on. Ooh. Oh, it like makes my eyes glow. Oh no, wait, that's this. Hold on. Oh. How stylish. You know what? With that magma skull, this doesn't even look half bad. It looks like a skeleton going to a birthday party or something like that. With the fish costume, it looks a bit goofy, but if I managed to find like a skeleton costume, this would go pretty hard. Honestly though, I don't know if I'm gonna wear it. I feel like that's the only outfit it looks good on. Again, I don't really have a skeleton costume, so I can't make the rest of the outfit work. So I'll just keep it in my vanity for now. Cool to have, though. Wooden arrows we don't need. And then the gun, that's right, we need gems for that. There you are. Alright, so do you shoot ammo? Or you just... Oh. Whoa, whoa! Okay, alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be keeping this. It shoots for free, it doesn't cost any ammo. That's crazy. So we're rocking 3 different guns right now then. Plus a space gun. That's kind of crazy. Cool. That's awesome. We just got unlimited stars, so we can start using this as much as we want. Cool. I'm not sure what boss is next, but I feel like we're gonna have a much easier time with these. Would have loved to fight the Eater of Worlds with these, but such is life, I guess. Go ahead and put this this thing away. Now I did also organize these by the amount of damage they do. So theoretically, we should be able to find stuff easily if we need to. If it's used in like a future recipe or something, we should be able to find it easily based on the amount of damage it does. At least I hope so. Clear all this away. Speak to our goblin boy. Some reforges. Can afford them. Oh yeah, that's not that bad at all. Thank you. This one probably costs a lot. Yep. This one's done. Done. Okay, so it's just you. Costs 15. At least 15 it. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and put these arrows away. And I'm trying to think if we should go for Hellstone right away, like right now, or if we should prepare for a boss, get through that, then maybe go for Hellstone later. Because we are approaching the end of pre-hard mode here. These last, these last 8 entries here are all that we have left for pre-hard mode. So, Hellstone is just going to get us probably some more upgrades for everything. Which is fine and dandy and all that, but I think it might be a little fun if we just take the upgrades that we just got and try to progress as far as we can. Maybe we get through like half of this list, then we go get Hellstone, then we get through the last 4, and then that Hellstone will take us into pre-hard mode, or into hard mode. Sorry, not pre-hard mode. Then we'll, upgrade stuff after that as we see fit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and progress through the boss list if I can. We'll see what we can do from there.